Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. And as you can see from this photo, today we're going to be decorating my front porch for Christmas. I'm so excited. It's a really snowy, wintry day here in southwestern Ontario. And I'm going to start off by wrapping this garland around these posts. I've actually never done this before, and we've lived here almost 7 years. And I really wanted to do something a little bit more festive with these. So I got this garland from Michael's. I think it was $7.99, and it was buy one, get one free. I found these big red bows at Canadian Tire for $9.99, which I thought was a great deal. They're really large, and I love how long the ribbon does hang, so I thought they would look really beautiful just to add some pops of red to these posts and bring in that Christmassy feel. So I'm just going around to the other one and mimicking what I did on the other side. I would love it if you would give this video a like and let me know in the comments if you do decorate your outdoor space for Christmas. I think decorating my front porch is one of my favorite areas to get all festive for the season, and I've been watching so many Christmas movies, and I think it's so welcoming to have your front space all decorated and cozy for the season. I did stop by Dollar Tree this year just to see what they had in stock, and I found these gold bells. Everything's $1.50 now, and I believe it used to be $1.25, but I really love how they add just a little bit more of that Christmas feel to these posts, and I thought I would include this little clip of Holstein. He was enjoying the first snowfall of the season, and he wasn't quite sure what to think. And then these pots I did buy from Walmart. They were $35 each, I believe. And because I was putting them in my big pots on the porch, I wanted to kind of spruce them up and make them a little bit bigger. So I did end up going to a local nursery and buying a bunch of filler stems and some dogwood and branches. And I really wanted to make these more substantial in size. As you can see when I do place them in my pots, they do look nice, but they just don't look as full as I want them to be. So I really thought I could spruce them up and make them look more custom. I was really disappointed, to be honest, in a lot of the pots that I did see this year. The ones that did look super full were probably around $100 to $150 each, which was a little bit out of the budget I wanted to spend. So I did end up finding all these sprigs. I think they were around $8 each for a big bundle, which I could have went foraging on family's farmland to find these, and I may do that next year, but I just didn't have the time. So I did end up supporting the nurseries and buying these, and I bought a bunch of different kinds, and you can see I'm just placing them in the pot, and I really wanted to make these kind of the statement piece. And I love the pops of the red berries, and that I had a starter base with the Walmart ones. So I'm just going to take the time to really spruce these up. Let me know in the comments how the weather has been where you guys are. Like I said, this was our first snowfall of the season, and it was a little bit chilly, but the sun was coming out on and off, so that helped. And I'm just showing you these birch logs. My husband cut them into a point because I did make these pots so full. I just needed something a little bit smaller to be able to stick in here. And I feel like adding birch logs just makes it feel fuller and just more festive. These branches are some of my favorites. I love to buy these every year. I feel like they just add so much height and also that whimsical touch that I was looking for. So these were from the nursery. I think it was around $10 for this big bundle. So I just separated them in half and then added half to each of the sides. And I was kind of laughing here because they were so long. I was joking with my husband that these could take out an eye, but I really do love how they look. And then the last bit of filler I'm going to add are these dogwood stems. I love that they're red in color. I was looking for some berry stems, but I think I'm a little bit ahead of schedule here, and none of the stores did have them. And then to finish it off, I wanted to add a big red bow. These ones were from Dollar Tree, so really affordable, which I loved. And then I wanted to show you the before of what these look like. And then this is how they look like after I've really filled them out. And I feel like they look so custom now and just a lot more expensive. So I'm really happy that I took the time to just really spruce them up and make them fuller. So this is a finished product with the pots and the bells and the ribbons, and I could have stopped here, but I really wanted to add on to this, so I added this big wreath that's full of poinsettias, and then to that I'm going to add this Merry Christmas sign in gold that was also from Dollar Tree. They've been having some really good stuff in this year, I find. And I'm reusing this doormat that I had last year. It says Home for the Holidays. And this sleigh I also had last year. I believe I got it from a craft vendor, and I added some garland with some bells on it. I have two little red wagons, and I love to use them for Canada Day as well as Christmas. So I pulled this one from the garage, and then to it I'm adding some of the leftover greenery I had from the pots. And I got my husband to cut down one of the birch logs into smaller pieces just so I could add a little bit of filler to this little wagon. I also pulled out my Christmas tree. This is one that I strictly use on the porch. I got it from Facebook Marketplace for $40, I believe, so a really good price. And to tie in the red bow theme, I'm adding this really big one. It was $10 from Canadian Tire. And then this sleigh was from my dad. He had it and he wasn't using it, and I thought it would be the perfect addition for the front porch. I wanted to mimic Santa's sleigh, and I remembered I had this big sack that I used in my fall front porch, so I added that to the sleigh, and then I'm going to add in a few little greens. And I had this plaid scarf, but I'm going to kind of use it like a blanket, so I just tucked that in, and I do have to add a stone or something heavy so it doesn't blow away. Moving back to the tree, I did add some string lights. I love these ones because they flicker. They look so pretty at night. And I had 4 strands of these, but I went to use them and 2 of them were burnt out, and I just gotten them, so I'm not sure what happened. It was super disappointing, but I had enough with the 2 strands. So I just wrapped this all around the tree, and I never go all the way to the back because you can't see it anyway. So thankfully the 2 strands ended up being good enough for this space. I feel like the scenery was just so pretty today. It truly felt like Christmas, so it was so fun to be able to do the porch when it was snowing out and felt so Christmassy. And I remembered I had some of these big red balls. I also have some gold ones. I believe these were from either Cozines or Dollar Tree or Dollarama. And I wanted to add some more red just to make it super festive. So I did end up pulling out all these Christmas balls, and I always save my stuff for year after year. That way I don't have to go out and buy all new things. I can kind of just add to what I already have. So I was so glad that I was able to find these in the garage and use them on the tree again this year. Let me know in the comments if you started your Christmas decorating. I know here in Canada we had Thanksgiving back in October, so I've been decorating now for a few weeks. But I know the American Thanksgiving isn't till the end of this month, I believe, so I know some people love to have their house decorated for Christmas, and some people wait till after Thanksgiving, so let me know in the comments if you've started. I'm adding some poinsettia sprigs to the tree, and then also some of these big gold snowflakes. This white tree with the lights on it was from Giant Tiger a few years ago. I forgot I had this, and I was looking in my basement and I seen it and I thought it would look so pretty on the front porch. So I brought this out, and I feel like it balances out the side with the tree just by having the sparkle on the other side also. I really like how the space turned out. I feel like it's really simple but really festive, and sometimes just adding red bows and some greenery can really spruce up your space and make it feel really Christmassy and homey. And I wanted to include a clip of our lights at night. My husband hung all my icicles, which was so amazing. I think they look so beautiful. And then in the windows you can see I just have some candles, and everything looks so nice when you come home and it's on a timer because it's getting so dark so early. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I've had such a fun time making it. I look forward to sharing lots more inspiration with you guys. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.